Welcome back to the Real Estate Talk Show. You all know him as the deck guy, and if you didn't love Paul Lafrance already, this interview is sure to secure a special place in your heart. Okay, so Paul, I have to do this, because last time we got to hang out, I just butcher terminology all the time, and that's kind of the running joke, and everybody loves that, and they laugh at me, and I love it. So, slip-dippity.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it now.
Slip-dippity.
You mispronounced it
because I did slippity-dippity last time, and you kind of looked at me and went, what?
I was like, you'll catch on eventually. You're doing very well. You've been studying. Right? You've been studying Paulisms.
I have.
Yeah.
I've been studying you, and you know what? It's a great word because it means goody drop. No, hang on. Goody gumdrops.
Yep.
Or A-okay.
A-okay. Or bangarang.
I didn't know that one.
Which is kind of like a Peter Pan
That's
kind of
new.
tie-in. I am like Peter Pan.
Bangarang?
Bangarang.
Bangarang.
Peter Pan, so he's like, very childlike. And I would embody him in my dress as well if I could get away with wearing tights. But generally frowned upon.
Yeah, no, that and Speedos, just, they're illegal.
Not as cool
They're not
anymore.
okay.
Yeah.
But I like the whole Paulisms. I'm liking this.
Yeah, well, I figure since I speak so quickly, often words will get jumbled, and I just make them new words.
You know, you and I could talk our own language, most people wouldn't understand. I actually have to work at talking slower, so we'll see where this goes.
We want you to understand what we're saying today, so we're gonna.
And we can't talk Klingon, because I know you do that too.
We can't do Klingon.
Okay, no Klingon.
We can, but not if we want people to understand.
Okay, all right.
Let's think about the people.
Okay,
this
for
is
you,
the people.
For the people.
Right.
For you, we're going to talk about decks. Because you happen to know a little thing or two about them.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of you out there, and you know this, that try and do it yourself.
Yes.
You're out there making your own decks, making your backyards beautiful, and you know what? A lot of realtors go out there and look and say, In fact, can we actually walk on this? Not sure if it's even safe. Not a selling feature. You see that a lot.
The line is, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? All you need is like a skull in your hand like Shakespeare to make it dramatic. What were you thinking?
And the lights flashing.
Yeah, thunder coming from the sky. Yeah.
How many of those do you see? Because I know I see a lot.
Well, here's the deal. In Canada, you're kind of when you come out of the womb as a male, you're expected to know how to fish, how to hunt, and how to build a deck.
It's kind of a prerequisite. Like it's like you're not supposed to cry too.
Yeah, no feelings at all.
No feelings. So you need to know how to do a deck. You just have to. You're born that way.
But so when your wife says to you, you need to go fix this disaster out there, or build one to begin with, you're kind of like, well, I have to do this now, otherwise I have to hand in my man card.
And you can't do it just a little bit. You have to do it big.
And men have a tendency to want to build a humongous deck. For some reason, men and the largeness of their decks become a very prominent
And Paul,
thing.
they don't do it solo. No, they bring in the community.
Yes.
It is a bonding ritual with other mates.
It is.
With a little drink involved too.
It's when you're building something, you're using power tools, and you're involving beer. Sometimes bad things happen. So I'm trying to get people to understand, maybe a little less on the beer side of things, maybe a little less whiskey, maybe a little more studying beforehand to know what you're doing before you head out, into the backyard.
Or I've got an idea.
With your friends.
Hashtag hire an expert.
Yeah, maybe.
Just saying,
That can
like
help.
yourself.
Yeah.
Because people don't realize if you want to do it, you want to get outside, you want to have fun, that's great. But time is kind of valuable. We don't have much of it.
True.
And I get the whole studying and getting together with your friends, but I don't know, I kind of like to do it right the first time. And I'd rather have it done so I know that honestly it's safe and I'm going to enjoy it as soon as possible.
And you can avoid mockery.
Mockery's not good.
Which for men, again,
it wounds you.
It hurts.
It really, really hurts.
We're supposed to not show emotion, but we cry a lot on the inside. I always say, and it's a very hard thing for men to hear, I'm like, guys, sometimes you can have too much deck. But the problem is that when you build a humongous deck with no definable spaces, you end up with just, there's no...
It looks off.
It looks off. There's no creativity factor to it. And unless there is something creative out there that actually draws you into that outdoor space from inside the house, then my philosophy says, you're going to come home on a Wednesday evening and there's nothing to draw you out into that space. So your computer that tells you have 27 emails you have to answer right now.
Might as well handle those.
That's what culture says. Answer the emails now, or you're dead. And there has to be something to compete with that. So my philosophy is even if you're building the deck yourself, get it designed, because even a small 10 by 10 space can draw you out far more and be far more usable and enjoyable and have far more resale value on your property than building a 400, 500 square foot monster.
And you made a great point, because
What's up, guys?
people forget the resale value. We focus so much on the interiors of our home, capitalizing and improving and decorating
Yes.
and making all these wonderful enhancements. But you know what? The first thing you see is the front. And of course, the other thing that people want to say is, I want to see that backyard.
That's right.
Let me see the back.
Here's something that I've learned, having 4 daughters, I've learned, and also having done interior and exterior
Right.
renovations for 20 years.
Which you do both. It's very important for
I
people
do
to realize
both.
you do
I
it all.
both.
Yep.
But I mean, let's face it. Women are making about 85% of the decisions. We can admit that, guys. It's okay. And how many times I have seen this example of, a husband and a wife shopping for a new house, and they're going from house to house to house, and all of them are quite lovely. But suddenly they go into a house that has the backyard is not just got a deck, it has an ultra low maintenance outdoor living space. I have seen wives clawing other wives' eyes out on the front lawn of these houses, saying
they
to their
want
husbands,
that.
"You had better get this house, or we're getting a divorce."
Yeah.
It's just because it's so rare.
Yeah.
People are used to the boring square box. When they see a staycation, a retreat, a true haven in that backyard that they don't have to maintain every weekend, oh boy,
Amazing.
your property value goes
Yeah.
up. I'm going to get passionate. Are you ready?
Now he's getting passionate.
Up to now, I was kind of mailing this whole thing in, but now it's getting now
we're getting deep.
Now I'm getting riled up.